Don, if you're watching this, the gentleman that gave me this drone, I am very sorry. This is my biggest fear. This is why I never fly it. I'm too afraid to lose it.
Landing.
Oh no.
Is it landing?
Oh no. Hello. Welcome back once again to the greatest sailing channel of all time. Greatest YouTube channel to ever hit the YouTubes. Welcome back. And that's what you're joining here on with us today. If it's your first time here, you're in for it. You're in for a surprise and a new addiction, of course. So I'm sorry about that. But what I'm doing now is I'm peeing, and that's what's happening here. And I've sailed around the islands for about a month in Hawaii here. And right now we're on Maui, and we are going to sail back to Oahu. Should take a couple, 2-3 days. And hopefully we are leaving here soon enough to see the sea cliffs, the largest sea cliffs in the world. We will see, because as always, I'm running behind. And would you believe me if I told you I was still peeing? Well, I am. And this is uncomfortable, so thank you very much. And continue to watch, because it's going to be epic. It is going to be epic. Thank you. Alrighty, let's get us on a proper course. Then we're going to sort that out. Perfect. We're off. It does look like we have a little bit of wind. I think it's what Predict Wind says. It's gonna be like a motor the whole way there, but it looks like we do have a little bit of wind. So let's get the sails up and start taking off the layers. We're gonna go full main. All right, that is up. Now I'm setting up my preventer. Okay. I have taken down the preventer, and I had the whisker pull up, and as soon as I put it up, I realized there is absolutely no wind. So we're motoring. I wouldn't call it motor sailing because I don't think the sails are doing anything. And nothing drives me quite more insane than having no wind. It sucks. I hate having no wind. I prefer lots of wind over no wind. I prefer too much wind over no wind. But my motor's so slow. My boat basically doesn't go over 3 knots. 3.5 knots with the motor, which is such a teasy. I don't know. Everyone thinks my engine's fine as far as for the boat, but it's a 25 horsepower universal engine, which seems like it should be fine. It's not a heavy boat, but if it's going 3,000 RPMs in this 2,000 RPMs in this condition, we'll be going like 3 knots. But if I really if I've got to get somewhere or something, I push it to 2,700 RPMs, we'll make 4 knots. But that's it, and that has to be calm conditions. Like if we're 30 knots of headwind and we're 2,700 RPMs, I'm going 0.08 knots or 0.8 knots or whatever. So the engine is underpowered or something, for sure. I mean, I've seen sailboats just go at like 8 knots. Right past me, like I'm standing still. So I think that is a shortcoming. And propeller, I believe, is the right size. I've had it checked. So I don't know why that's the case. But it's glass calm. It's beautiful. Hopefully we see these sea cliffs. But I mean, look at that water. It's just sea straight. It's like I think it's like 800 feet or something. But you can just see straight down there. The other day I saw we were sitting at anchor. I was just sitting there looking in the water, and I saw a eagle ray swim by, which is super cool. I really enjoyed that. I'm pretty sure it was gonna be no wind this entire sail. So I don't know what kind of content we're gonna make for you here. I have no idea. Maybe I could just film the sails slatting back and forth, doing nothing for an hour for you. Getting pretty bored. But yeah, this is my favorite spot. I get to look at this backwinded jib. See the wind coming. See it right there. Traveling this way. We're probably about to get a bit of a breeze. Little pocket. Oh, birds. I think I can see it in the camera. It's coming. And this is gonna continue to be backwinded. Because I'm a bad sailor. I'm a bit too lazy to go move it. Because I'm gonna move it, and the wind coming from that direction, as soon as I move it, is gonna hit up the other side. You could say, Oliver, why don't you furl it in? Because I'm lazy. That is why. That's the stem of everything here. Laziness. Just change my position. This is actually a great spot because I'm on the dinghy laying down on the bow here, and the sail is blocking the sun. So that is why I'm not furling in the jib, for logistical reasons. So, justifying my actions here. And this is really nice. There we go. We are sailing. Looks like the wind has come. I think it's supposed to die, but we'll see. It'd be weird to have no wind through here, but I don't know, because we're on like the ocean side we will be on the ocean side of the island, so pretty soon everything's going to change to downwind. And hopefully this is the perfect amount of wind, so hopefully it stays. We'll see. Right now, I think it went up to, I saw 17 knots. Seems to be averaging at about 14 to 15 knots. But yeah, ooh, feels good to turn that engine off. It's nice. We are traveling at 5.6 knots through the water. Wonderful sailing. Might bring the jib out a little bit more. Thinking about it. But we're kind of in a vulnerable state. We've got, if I pull the jib all the way out, we will have all of the sails up. And if we get a gust of 30 knots, we would be in massive amounts of trouble. So, I don't know. Probably pull it out anyways. Alright, I'm going to set up the preventer on this side, because as soon as we go around this, we should be basically pretty much dead downwind. So I'm going to set that up now, get ahead of it, and what was I going to say? Yeah, somehow I'm going to film it, see how I film it. If I lose the GoPro, I will lose an entire YouTube episode plus this one. So losing the GoPro is not an option. or myself. Losing myself is also not an option. Although I can make it. I can make it, sure. I don't know, some of those waves smashing the walls there would probably do me in, but as far as the swim to shore, I could make that. I could make that for sure. And the world wants me to go that way. The wind, waves, everything's going that way. So that's I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know what we're talking about. Such gruesome things here. Sorry about that, Mom. Apologize. But yeah, set up a preventer. Alrighty, it's still alive. Still have the GoPro. It's a good day. It's good things are happening here. And yeah, the preventer doesn't really, that dinghy definitely gets in the way of like a proper setup, but oh well, it works. It's just a little clunky sometimes. But man, I'm excited to get all this salt off my boat. It is caked in salt. Over the sailing over the last month has really salted her up. But happy to be sailing, that's for sure. It's perfect sailing. Sitting here looking at some of these waves up ahead around this point here and out there, and some of them look fantastically huge. I'll point the camera, but way off in the distance, basically as far as you can see. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but I'm going to film it anyways. Some of those waves are looking magnificently big. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Some of them are huge. Huge. We'll see how that turns out. Alrighty, dead downwind, as you can see here. And sea cliffs are coming up. Sun's going down though at a rapid pace, and we may have missed the sea cliffs, but I don't know. We'll see. Pretty light winds. It's like 10 knots, 11 knots. It's way better than no winds, and we're doing pretty good speed. We're doing like 4.5 knots, and no complaints really here. Much to complain about. I can complain, actually. I'll make a complaint. I don't know anything about whisker poles, and I don't even know how to use a whisker pole. This is a whisker pole, and I got one where it's a scoping whisker pole, so it extends and shortens and lengthens and extends and shortens. And if you're gonna get a whisker pole, get a fixed one, because it is really annoying when it unextends itself. It's frustrating, for sure. So, yep, there's a complaint for you. I can always complain. Yeah, there we go. Sun peeking through the clouds. It's beautiful. Yeah, flying by these sea cliffs with the helicopter was sweet. But we're gonna miss the jungly part, I think. You guys, I slept in. All right, I slept in. That's what happened. It is what it is.
Here she goes.
Max flight distance reached.
No. There's no way that's max flight distance. Stop it. Oh no.
Are we losing it?
Yeah. Oh no.
Can you bring it closer?
No.
It's not letting you?
No.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no. We lost the drone.
Wait.
We
Where's it
gotta
going?
go up.
Max altitude reached.
We're gonna lose it. I updated the home point.
And now it's coming to us?
Yeah.
No
I don't know if I have
way.
enough battery.
Max flight distance reached.
Oh no. I might have it. Come on. All right, we're at 30% battery life, and we're still about 1,000 meters away. But I'm gonna continue to do this, and I'm gonna have Liv here do the influencing and just start to. Because this scenery is absolutely epic. The drone shots would have been sweet, but this is epic. These were going to be epic shots, ladies and gentlemen. They were going to be epic drone shots. It was going to be epic. Now, the drone is going to be lost at sea. Don, if you're watching this, the gentleman that gave me this drone, I am very sorry. This is my biggest fear. This is why I never fly it. I'm too afraid to lose it. And 20% battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dumping. It's low battery. Return to home. Don't do it.
Is it gonna fall out of the sky?
No.
You're gonna watch
With
it fall out of the
20%.
sky?
We'll probably get it here right when it's done. If it gets this close, I'm gonna crash land it. Look at this scenery. Don't listen to me. Look at this scenery here. My God.
Look over here. You see the moon?
Landing.
Oh no.
Is it landing?
Oh no. Oh no. Stop. Stop it. Stop going, dude. I think it's done. Aircraft not connected to RC. Yeah, that is the last image of the rover. Poor drone. Didn't deserve it. That drone deserved a better life for a robot. Stupid robot that one was, though. Got itself in that situation, not me. It was my fault. I think the thing was giving me red flags and I took it off. Anyways, it always gives red flags. It's always saying, you know, before I take it off, and it always works. This time, something went very wrong. Lessons have been learned. Lessons are always learned. I fear I'm always learning lessons. I believe it is time to turn the running lights on, or the navigation lights. Let's go do that. Okay. Don't fall in. Ugh. Alrighty. Let's go navigation lights. And that's it. I think we're at 65% battery, so we should be alright for the night. But yeah, I'm not sure when we'll get there. I think we'll probably, my guess, as we know, I'm very bad at this. My guess is we'll get there at around, I don't know, 6 a.m. That would be ideal. Sailing at night next to land is never really fun, especially when the land doesn't have any lights on it, so you can't see it. So you are pretty much completely at the mercy of the, you know, like navionics and GPS and things like that. But everything's happy, everything's well balanced. Just got a lot of sail out though. I mean, we're going 5 knots. It's very light wind, surfing the waves, catching the light wind, and as long as there's no gales in the middle of the night or no squalls, should be all right. I don't know. It might get a little. It's hard to say. Like, I'd be surprised if there's ever like no wind on the ocean-facing side. But Predict Wind says there's going to be no wind, so I don't know. If it stays like this, it'll be perfect. But it might be a long night if the wind decides to go, and I got to take all this stuff down, and then motor the whole time. That would suck, but fingers crossed. Stays like this. We'll see. All right, good morning. Home sweet home. Back on Oahu. Got big things coming up on the horizon. Got some announcements I'm going to make on the horizon. We'll see. Hopefully I do. But I'm going to be back. Hopefully I'm going to be back not for a long time. I am ready to move on. But I'm gonna be back for a little bit for sure. My mom is visiting me here in Oahu. Man, I slept 2 hours last night. Might be a little bit delusional, as always. Beautiful sail. The whole sail was perfect. Just perfect. I mean, we're going 5.5 knots. The boat's not even moving. Like, that's how it's been the whole night. Right when we rounded the point, it's been magic. Magical sailing. Wing on wing. This is some of the best sailing for the longest consecutive time I think I've ever had. It's just so calm. I mean, the anchorage we were at was rollier than this. Way rollier. So, it's just nice. It's been really nice. Last time I came around this point, around Oahu, it was like 32 knots of wind. Wonderful sailing. Those moments, that's what it's all about. I mean, it's all about everything. I love the chaos too. I really enjoy the chaos. Like, it's a problem how much I enjoy it, I think. But the only thing I don't enjoy about the chaos is worrying about my boat and things breaking. If that makes sense. And then having to go fix it. Like, that sucks. But aside from that, I love heavy winds, big waves. Up to a certain point, of course. I'm not super lunatic. Made it. Alrighty. Kitty and I, and Liv, and Kitty, we have safely arrived. So Liv is leaving. She lives in Kauai, but she's leaving off island, going back to New York, and moving to Australia. And my mom is flying in on Monday, and I just took the longest shower I've ever taken in my entire life, and I feel wonderful. And the boat, so when I was bringing the boat into the slip, my typical neighbor, the big huge boat, they moved it, so that worked out really well. It was a smaller boat, and I was able to weasel my way in. It would have been, I should have used that 360 camera that I have. I just don't know how to use it. That would have been really cool, because it was it's still, even with that boat there, it's still a tough slip to get into. But if that other boat was there, I think I would have cornered it slightly. But worked out. Yeah, thank you for watching. For what's next, I mean, I think by now, by the time this video comes out, I think I more than likely will have announced that I'm buying a boat, but on my social medias. But yeah, it's still early stages. I am in contract with the boat, so that's good. Having a hard time getting a surveyor, but I am in contract, so the boat's not getting. This is the boat I initially put in offers for this boat, and they we were doing counter offers and going through the dances there, and then when I finally met their asking price, somebody bought the boat under me for more. So and then I was like, all right, I'm not getting a boat. I'm just gonna go with this boat. And then when I was sailing around South Point of Big Island, when it was like super a brutal sail, I was literally like on the boat. I'm like, this is tough. Like, I'm fine, but the difficulty in the moving, the rock, none of that bothers me. I just no, it's tough sailing with this boat in those conditions, and I couldn't go forward. Like, I literally was sailing horizontally for 4 days, and just trying to go 80 miles, and that was brutal. And you can't even motor out through it, or even motor sailing. It was just, even with the motor sailing, it was just enough to make it so I wasn't going backwards. And then at the same time, I'm making these realizations. The broker for the boat called me and said it's available again because it fell out of contract. So it's a 1998 Pacific Seacraft 40, which is the Crelock design, and it is if it all goes through, still early stages, don't know, but if it all goes through, then it'll be it's a thoroughbred boat designed specifically for the purpose of crossing oceans. So that will keep me and my kitty safe, and a little bit bigger too, so that would be nice. But yeah, overall, hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, and Kitty, Sailing Phoenix is out.